So Black Panther 2 is coming out, and yes, like, it's the last movie of Phase 4. I would actually argue it's Phase 4's last chance to be good, otherwise Phase 4 is going down in history as the worst phase.
Bottom of the list.
Bottom of the list, man, because you can't play Phase 1 because Phase 1's obviously a building phase. Phase 2 is very decent.
Isn't this also a building phase? Do you just think Phase 1 built it better than Phase 4?
Oh yeah, for sure. But they had less to build, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But yeah. Are you excited for Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever?
I think I am, because I think Marvel can't afford for this to go wrong. It's not like a Thor Love and Thunder where it's like, oh, it's Taika Waititi, it's a little comedy thing. This is Chadwick Boseman's like legacy you're kind of playing with here. You're dealing with a new Black Panther, it's the last Phase 4 film, like you're saying. Dealing with a director sort of like Ryan Coogler, like, you can't afford to do the normal MCU comedy sort of trope stuff. So I think they have to commit to it being like this emotional, epic film, which I think so far from the trailers that we've got, I think that's what it's going to be. You're saying
Black Panther is more than just a superhero film. And if you remember, it is though, because if you remember when it first came out, #1, it was more than a superhero film. You had people who don't even like superheroes watching this film. It's much more than just a Thor, it's much more than just an Iron Man. Black Panther 2, it has to be something special.
This isn't a throwaway film that you just put out there because, oh, we need to release a film. This is something that, like, okay, we got to do this right. And I think even with Black Panther, they even did some of that MCU thing with the final act where like the CGI wasn't really finished up and people were like, oh, that really held the film back from being something amazing. Like, that would have been top tier.
My only gripe with Black Panther 1 was generally like the fight scene at the end was disgusting to look at.
Like a first film where it's kind of just like your first black superhero leading film, I guess it was like people were allowed to let it go, but this time when you're dealing with like what's happened with your main character dying, it's like everything's got to be top notch, everything's got to be on point.
Top notch. Honestly, yeah. I just think what they're going to do with Shuri as the new Black Panther, allegedly, obviously, I think that could be good. Oh, there was a clip, did you see the clip of Shuri fighting?
Yeah, I actually liked it.
I liked it, but it did look a bit
CGI too much.
It did look a bit rough on the CGI.
Yeah, I mean, I like that they make her look like she has a different style of fighting. We don't know. I mean,
I think it might be like a little Star Wars Episode 7, Finn's the main character, but it's not. It's actually Rey's sort of reveal. I still think Lupita Nyong'o is her name. She would make a perfect. I think Shuri's very good. It's just like
a tech
like the Cisco remote to the Flash.
But I think they're doing like this sort of like a family tree, like being passed on sort of thing. So that's why they're putting it on Shuri. What I'm a little bit worried about, I'm not really sure at the moment, I feel like they might be trying to do too much with this film. Like, you've got to successfully kill off Chadwick Boseman. In the story wise, you've got to build Shuri as the new Black Panther. You've got to introduce Ironheart. You've got to introduce Namor and the whole like his whole area and all that stuff. And then you've got the general plot of what they're going to be doing. It seems
whereas Black Panther 1 was a lot more straightforward. It was just,
Killmonger came in, challenged. And
Black Panther 1 was really good, man. Just thinking about it, like, I don't think everyone should compare like 1 and 2, and also bear in mind this is a very different sequel than what we would be getting if obviously Chadwick Boseman is still here, rest in peace. So like, it's interesting times. I do feel like Phase 4 has been a bit lackluster, and if this film ends up being like an Eternal sort of feel, or even a Black Widow sort of feel, God forbid, like, it would
I honestly don't think they can allow it to feel like a Black Widow thing. I think they're really putting a lot of effort into the characters themselves, and I also think so far from what we've seen of the action, like the scene where his people are like jumping from the boat and they're running down whilst the Wakandans are running up, that looked really cool. So I think we're really in for like this epic battle, and if it achieves that, I think this will be one of the best films, if not the best film from Phase 4.
It has potential, man. It has potential. Like, it's moving, like it could be up there with an Avenger film. Realistically, if they just play this whole war between, because I think the premise is is it Atlantis?
I think so.
I think it is, because like that's not like a coined phrase from either DC or Marvel. Like, that's just like a place. Atlantis is trying to take over Wakanda, right?
I think like they want the land or something, like for some reason. Like, I'm not really sure. From the trailers, haven't really
which is good. Which is good.
But the film's like a 2 hour 40 minute sort of like flick. So it leaves a lot to be done. I guess that's why they're introducing all these characters, because they think they have the time for it. I wonder if the pacing gets it right though. I wonder if it's like a nice like time throughout, or
it's going to be very criticised. Like, if you can one things off, realistically, people aren't going to enjoy this film too much. I mean, I've already seen Soups, that TikTok guy. He's already said it's like not as good as Black Panther 1.
Right.
But then again, look, we need to just take it as it is. My expectation from this film, my final expectation, is I just hope it does justice to the Black Panther character. Chadwick Boseman also makes us want to, because no film has actually solidified okay, yeah, now I can't wait to see that guy in an Avenger film.
Right.
I can't wait to see what's next for this character.
Right, so you want that from this for
I
like
want to
Shuri
see,
or
I want to see more Shuri's Black Panther.
or Ironheart or something.
Oh yes,
But she's got a series coming up, so this really needs to hit for us to be like, okay, I want to watch that show now.
Or even Namor, like wow, like because Namor's been hinted at since Iron Man 2. So I hope that pays off. I just want to leave this film feeling excited about the MCU again.
Fair enough. I think I just want this epic journey, emotional epic journey where it feels like it does justice for Chadwick Boseman, for the Black Panther character itself, but also moves us on to a new era of what Black Panther can be and what Wakanda can be. But we'll have to see what they do with it. So what are your expectations for Black Panther? Leave your thoughts down below. Like this video if you liked it, comment, and we'll see you next time. Peace.